Holder here, Humor Mill TV with Miss Mary Lindsey. Mary, how are you?
I am great, thank you.
Okay. For those who don't know, well, actually, if you're watching this, you have to know she's one of the mothers of comedy. She's been out of Jokes and Notes for a very long. How many years has it been anyway?
Oh my gosh, Jokes and Notes just celebrated 10 years in comedy. And before that, of course, you know, I was part of All Jokes Aside.
Right.
So I'm 30 years in this game.
Oh, I can only
I've
imagine.
seen a lot.
Now, this is going to be a hard question.
Okay.
But if you had to pick the top 3, matter of fact, let's do top 5 comics you've ever seen of all time come through your club, who would they be? And you know I got to put you on the spot like that.
Oh, you are putting me on the spot, but
Have
I'm gonna go with my all-time favorite
Who is?
that I live by. That's Chris Rock. And people don't expect me to say that,
Right.
but he definitely is. Another comic from Chicago that always makes me laugh is George Wilborn.
You got 3 more.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, you can get them. We can get them.
Let me get a newbie in there. And it's so many newbies, so I won't even go there with
Okay.
that. Robert Powell, I absolutely
Yeah.
have fallen in love with. I'm having a love affair with him. So that's 3.
Uh-huh.
And oh my gosh, who else?
You only get 2
let's
more?
get a female in there. Oh, Chastity Washington, I
Ah,
absolutely
very funny.
love. And oh my God, going back to that era, Low Rail.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Where else? All of them great
Yes,
choices.
yes.
Now, doing a comedy club is not as easy as it sounds. It's not even easy at all. Can you tell us what life is like just trying to maintain a comedy club in today's economics?
It's really challenging because, you know, I mean, people are struggling, yet they want to come out and get a stress reliever, and laughter is the best, you know, remedy for that. So we try to make it affordable for them, but it is challenging, and just the expenses alone, you know, and trying to keep it affordable for people to come out, so because there's so many expenses attached to owning a club versus producing a show, and someone else has those expenses on the other side. So, you know, 10 years in, I'm still moving right along, but you know, and I get good support from my fan base, and the Chicago comics, they do look out for me. They support me in a big way.
Oh, that's great.
The veterans and the upcoming.
Oh, that's great. Where do you see comedy going at in today's economy?
Wow, it's such a different era now, and it's a different generation of
Right.
comics as well.
With social media, it's changing everything, right?
Exactly, and everything is out there, so it's really a hard sell sometimes, you know, from the States. So you have to want to come to that venue and have that live experience versus seeing it on TV or YouTube or something of that nature. So it's changing the game, the whole, you know, social media, and that's hard.
Right.
It's hard on clubs, it's hard on, you know, the big shows as well.
Right. Now, last question. Would you think about possibly expanding to maybe taking Jokes and Notes on a national tour? Because your name brand and your name itself, your real name itself, it lends a name that means a lot in comedy. That ever interest?
Oh yeah, I've thought about it many times. People have come to me. You know, I've even sort of talked to Raymond too. We thought about doing an All Jokes Aside, Jokes and Notes tour. It's just a matter of logistically putting that team together and that list of comics that's going to pack the houses, you know, throughout the country. And I think it's doable. It's just a matter of planning it.
Oh, I understand. Well, thank you for taking that time. We greatly appreciate it.
You're welcome,
You know, we
as
got to keep
always.
these interviews short because people are
Yes,
not watching them
yes,
longer. But anyway,
yes.
this is Frank Holder. It's Miss Mary Lindsey, Jokes and Notes, Humor Mill TV. See ya.
Thank you.